Hello? Hello? Is audio doobie working? Are we live? Are we live? Oh wait. It do yippee.
See the wonder!
Oh yeah, sleep is yes.
Nikki, you do know that sleep is good for you,
Oh, I
right?
know.
Sleepy fee.
There's no sleepy fee. Thank you. 52 months at tier 2. Jesus Christ. Like how much has been? Well, I can't die yet. I can't yet. Rain Shepherd Ivern's out, so dying postponed. I'll probably wait for a bit to kind of explain what happened. But I had a little bit of a health scare last night, I guess. But I think I'm okay now.
Nature
I'm good.
surprise!
Oh shoot, forgot my fee this month. Here,
There's no
Nickel,
fee.
please don't throw me to
I'm
the
not gonna.
streets.
I'm not going because there's none. It's not real. Trinity, thank you for the 33 months. Thank you. Just like the bed. No, I have to. I have to see my glorious boy. What happened? I'll explain in a sec. I'm just finishing getting everything set up. Make sure I got all the. For some reason, the official English League of Legends account posted the splash arts, and they are really garbage quality. So, trying to find if a different site posted them in better quality. Or a different sometimes like the different versions, like the different languages for the league accounts post in different qualities. Sometimes LOL UK posts them a better quality, but League of Legends Japan seems to be the winner this time. So we'll go with League Japan. There's no entrance fee. It's not real. It's no fee. British is better quality. I know. This is completely unheard of. Buh 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 buh. Duh. 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 Wait. Hoo hoo. Perfect. Look at my
See the
son.
wonder!
Squirrel.
Squirrel. Oh. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful. Hypnos, thank you for the 18 months. Thank you. The nice thing about being like a little bit late is now we got like the full skin spotlights instead of just the previews. That's Monster Hunter. That was the music. Most different small base design I think we've gotten. I think so. I think also we might just have a bit of PTSD from from Spirit Blossom. The only one that entry fee with tuition. You said it's like better once a week. That's not how it works. I do appreciate the artwork that I get. Oh, hold up, let me. Denkin sent me this one the other day. Hee hee hee. Marvelous. It's wonderful.
Hey, it's a thingy people use. Thank you.
The cloud face is the same as the cloud power-up from Super Mario Galaxy 2,
It does look a
which
little
means it
similar
is
to that.
glorious.
Hey, it's a thingy people use. Thank
There's
you.
no fee.
Also entry
It's
fee.
not real. There is no fee. Rain Shepherd, I'll never get sick of you. I think neither will I if they keep it like this. I think the fact that we get it in such small doses is why it's so good every time, because you can tell the people who are making it had genuine idea behind it. They're not trying to forcibly stuff this. Well, we gotta make the new skin line. We gotta pack it full. Make sure it's a cohesive amount of characters, all of the same thematic, all at once. And no, Rain Shepherd is just we have a funny idea for who we can put in here.
Hey,
Let's do
it's
it.
a thingy people use. Thank you.
Get the hell back to bed, Canada man. We don't want you to die, Fee.
No
I guess
fee.
at least it's just 2 skins.
That's true.
League Next must be taking so much resources.
That's true. Though to be fair, last Rain Shepherd patch was also just 2 skins, and we also did get Attorney Azir and Janitor Thresh is just a patch by themselves. So having 2 skins in one patch is not entirely unheard of in recent times, but I will say it is the absolute dichotomy between Rain Shepherd Ivern and Project Quinn.
Hey there.
Oh. Are the bits really loud? I think I might have desktop audio up really loud. I can turn it down a bit. How'd you originally get Earth the Manatee Warwick? You mean like the Blue Essence one or the classic one? Because the classic one, I only have that because of League Unlocked. But the Earthwick one, that's from just saving a whole bunch of Blue Essence. I don't really have a lot of like the really old classic skins because I didn't spend money on the game until I think it was like only a couple years in. I think the first skin I ever purchased it wasn't Nightmare Cho'Gath because he went on sale. It might have been Jurassic Kog'Maw. Might have been the first skin I ever bought. Or Monarch Kog'Maw. One of those two, I think. I shouldn't have released Cloud Grab in this patch. Maybe I could have gotten some well-deserved sleep. Okay, so the sleep... admittedly, yeah, like sleep wasn't great, but... So what happened is I just went to go to the washroom. And how do I even explain it? I need good old MS Paint. Assist me. And let me get my wrist brace so I don't hurt my wrist doing this. Okay, so let's say layout of my washroom is like that. It's just a square. Here's the toilet. Here's the sink. And then there's a counter here. And there's like a desk here. So I go to the washroom, right? And then I go look in the mirrors here. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to go clean my eye. Because I feel like I got something in my eye. And so then I'll use like the red's me. I'll just do this. That probably... There's like a size accurate one. Size accurate to the room. I don't know. Like that. Sure, it's not a big room. Where's the select? I forget the select one. Oops. I forget the select tool. Oh, it literally says it. So here I am. I'm gonna try to clean the eye out. I get to here. Which I'm probably like, not like that. I get to here, and then all of a sudden I'm just like, whoa. Feel a little lightheaded. So I lean against the wall. Next thing I know, I'm here. On my back. And there's also a garbage can here. Where's the... Yeah. There's a garbage can here. That is now just flipped over on its side. And all the stuff that was on the sink up here, like on the counter, all on the floor. And my hip hurts, back of my head hurts, and I'm still like phasing in and out of being unconscious. And so I kind of get up. You know, I'm like, get up off the floor from there, and I'm still kind of woozy, and so I kind of just sit down, trying to keep my head low, so that, because that's apparently what you're supposed to do when you're feeling unconscious. And the next thing I know, bat on my side again, and yeah. So I think I got a bruise on my hip, scratched my elbow. I got like skin mark on there, so I tore off skin. I definitely I hit the counter on my way down.
Hey, it's
So,
a thingy people use.
Yeah, I don't
Thank
know.
you.
It was
Insert Better Call Saul old man falling.
yeah, I
meme.
think I might have actually done that. Thankfully though, the thing is, it could have been a lot worse because I think I just fell straight backwards and just kind of barely hit my elbow on here and the back of my head here, because I think I just fell straight down the middle, where I could have landed and just hit my head here or hit my head here on the sink, God forbid. Like, so I think I was lucky in the situation, but it was more just, yeah, I just spontaneously, just out of nowhere, just lost consciousness twice. I just felt really dizzy and feverish and just sweating like crazy, and so I tried to just kind of scramble to the bed as best I could afterwards, because my room is still a bit away from the washroom. But yeah, so that was my morning. And that's why stream's a bit late today. Hey, better now. I'm feeling okay now. I'm a bit woozy still, but just having the thing where like I just spontaneously, it just hit me out of nowhere. I didn't really know what was going on. Surprised, I think Monster Hunter feet. There's no Monster Hunter feet. There's no my money. Third friend of bees and trees, don't die. We're close to Master Rank news. That's true. That's true. We are. It's gonna be great. Thank you. What? W what? The $5. You don't gotta
Mickey,
give that much.
please,
This is to say that.
Get some rest. We don't want you to cat.explosion.gif. But, how we feeling on new tree skin?
Very good. I think this will definitely be a, kind of poetic. It's just a short stream. We only got 2 skins to look through. So, yeah, I won't stay out here for too long, and then I'll probably just go and lie down for a bit. And I still have to finish doing the edits for the Pandemonium rapid fire review for tomorrow. So I'm gonna probably work on doing that once I'm done resting and such. And then Patreon movie nights tomorrow, and I gotta finish the Patreon drawings as well. Playing new arena. I might play a little bit. I don't know about on stream or not, because I'm going to have other stuff I have to do. But is your blood pressure okay? I did get, parents' help with blood pressure check. And apparently it was lower than I normally am, but not like, dangerous levels. And it's not like the last time that I lost consciousness was last year, and I did need to go to the hospital because I actually fell all the way down and hit the back of my head.
Thank you.
Like hard, and so I had to go to the hospital for that. But thankfully, I didn't need to go to the hospital this time. Like I'm okay. I would skin review live. Keep it rapid. Oh, this rapid fire review. This is kind of a spoiler, I guess. For it. Oops. Where is my downloads folder? Where did I put it? Wait, what was I? Okay, I think I am delirious. I've completely forgot what I was even looking for. What? What was I? Okay, I think I am just Pandemonium. Thank you. Okay, I'm. I just, I just lost it for a sec. I don't know. Oy, oy, oy. Where is it? Where is Omni-Man? Boop, 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 boop. Ah. Why can't I? I'm just actually losing it because there. Okay, there. Jesus, look how long this Kindred segment is. Like, what am I doing? Rapid fire review. Like, bitch, what am I doing here? Why am I doing this? Casual. There's no required. There's no required. Pay the totally required fee. You have to pay $10 to do that casual. You don't gotta do that. I appreciate it though. Thank you. Shouldn't you go to the hospital? Know why you fainted? I think if it happens again, yeah. But the first time I went to the hospital because I fell down, hit my head bad, and I couldn't get back up. But this one, yeah, I fell down, then I rested a bunch, and then I'm gonna rest more after this. That's the current plan. There's a third faint. To be fair, the first one was like a year ago now, so. The new Outer Wilds sweater, I did not. I don't know much about Outer Wilds. Meerkat. Oh my god. Meerkat, thank you for the 50 channel memberships. Jesus Christ. Jeez, man. You can't keep doing this. You can't. Oh, you need food and rent money. I was in Sweet till Ivern. Oh, it's psycho. I appreciate you. Don't gotta do that though. Oh, that might. Hold on. Let me check and see if this is. It might not even register because the stream's still going, but I can check. What is our community? No. Content.
Nature surprise.
Maybe money will make.
Thank you for the money, Bear. That you don't have to. I appreciate it though. 36 months, Jesus. Thank you. Get a silly pool party skin for Victor. That would be swell. Let me check. Oh. We could add 3 more emojis to the YouTube chat now. Does the spin one and the blorb one, do they actually animate? Because in the preview they animate, but I don't know if they actually do in practice. 3 whole years, yeah. How's the medical field work in Canada? It's free. It's just waiting. So membership says entry fee. There is no entry fee. It's not real. There isn't. So I forgot. Okay, let me. I'm probably. I'll just that later. It's all a bit of a mess, isn't it? Screw Victor, where's all the disco ball? That would be good. That would be good. I still can't believe that they did Soul Fighter Victor And that kind of looked like a bit of garbage. Okay. Well, let's. All right, do we start with the worst, the clearly worst one first, and then just take a look at good old Ivern afterwards? I end it on a positive note. Meerkat, you can't keep doing this. You can't keep getting away with it.
Watch out! Daisy Stampede!
Small rel. Thank you for the raid. Thank you, gamers. Meerkat, you can't. That's 100 channel memberships, man. What the fuck? The fuck are you recommended? What is it? I don't really know. This is the problem when you have watch history and you have like 3 videos in your watch history and then turn it off. YouTube doesn't know what it wants anymore. What did I raid into? League of Lemons. We got Quinn. We got Ivern. There's no edges. There's small cost for happiness. I'm watching the video. What about hospital bill fee? There's no hospital bill fee. My fee when I went to the hospital last time was for the ambulance, and it was $10. So the real fee was being in that hospital for 8 hours that day.
Stay on the target.
You're awesome. Well, you do you. Thank you for liking the redesign. I hope you have a good day.
Stay alert.
Missing some zeros there compared to the American healthcare system.
Ivern's back.
Oh, hello.
Need eyes on him.
I feel so nothing.
Hey there.
Are they trying to make I think Valor's a drone. It looks more like a drone when they're stationary. Hope you feel better. Thank you.
What do you see up there?
You know that's something. It's a drone that's flapping its wings. It's kind of impractical drone.
Ivern's back.
VFX are nice, yeah. Again, the problem is just we've seen this. Also, it's really loud.
Strike from the sky.
The one thing I will say, project skins usually have really good chromas, so yeah, it doesn't look that bad. Compared to a lot of other project skins, it's not terrible. But we also did just get Sivir. Never mind, I take it back. These are... Ooh. The red one's okay. This teal one's fine. This is a pass skin? Nope. This is paid. Who is that champ? Quinnington. That's her name. Yeah, there are no pat. Why are they T-posing? That's just taking turns T-posing. Alright, look at them go. They really look like drones here. It will barrel. You know, we'll never get that skin. I don't even if any of those play LOR. I've seen Arcade and Avia. That one where they turn her into a fighter jet. That one's really sick. It would never work in League because there's too much It's just, it doesn't look like her in any manner of speaking at all, so they never make it work. With Quinn, they have to have the wings flap. Which ironically, it might have been better if they just moved up and down a little bit, but they wouldn't put that kind of extra effort into an epic tier skin. Project Envia looking good. You totally could actually just superimpose this model over Envia's rig and just say, there you go. Visual clarity doesn't matter. I think to a certain degree, if it's just completely and utterly unrecognizable, then yeah, but I think you should be allowed to stretch outside the box a little bit. We're getting Ivern. Yes. Oh, that's the preview. Give me the full one.
Hey, it's a thingy people use. Thank you.
There's no...
It's dangerous to go without healthcare. Take this fee.
There's no fee. There's none. Oh, it's glorious. He tucks the sun away like, oh, we need the rain.
Turn a new leaf.
Oh, what does he throw with that? What is that? Oh, it is a frog.
Gotcha. Animals have more to offer than warm pelts and meat.
That is the most unique Ivern bush we've ever had. I don't think any skin comes close to that, right? Like, every skin is just the same grass, but they stick some things in it. That's just a whole new thing. That's just a whole lily pond. Whoa.
More to offer than warm pelts and meat.
Oh, I love also the little aura to let you know that you're in range of the bush. You get the enhanced eyes, the little rain clouds swirling around.
See the wonder.
Oh man.
42 months of entree fee.
40, Jesus.
Anyways, I don't play Ivern, but I got my RP ready to buy it. Cuse, it's awesome.
It does look so good. Thank you, Marja. 42 months. Jesus. Chase. Thank you for the 20 gifted. Yo, I'm back. 20 channel memberships. Thank you. You don't gotta do that, man. I appreciate it.
Hello.
20 entries. Holy moly. Your cat did. You guys, that's like 120 channel memberships. You psychos.
May the sun
Marja.
warm you all of your days.
Thank you for the 5 gifted subs, Martin. You don't gotta do that. 100 milestone. I don't even have a sub goal or nothing set up. Meerkat. Dude. That's 150 channel memberships in this stream alone. Do you not? That's a lot of money. Where I get that? That's what I'm saying. Like, it's all so much money. Everything's so much, but like the 5 gifted on Twitch is also just stupid expensive. It's all so expensive. The eyes of the ball going crazy. I'm losing it. Ivern cosplay when I did that years ago. Years and years ago. Ivern Inc. got it covered. That's a lot of Riftbound packs. So many Lego buddy. Oh, I'd be like halfway to buying one Lego. Oh, good. Thank you, fellas. You don't gotta do that. That's good.
Nikki, you fucking piece of shit!
How much even is a channel membership? Last I checked, uh, um, $2. So $2 times 150. Sheesh. Like, for fuck's sake. That's a lot of money. How many toonies is that? $2 is one toonie, so that's 150 toonies. That's math, my friend.
Hey, it's a thingy people use. Thank you.
Oh look, someone slipped a fee under
There's
your
no
door.
fee. No. There isn't. I thought channel memberships were $5. No, I could technically add tiers to channel memberships. Like I could add like the same kind of tiers as Patreon, I guess. But then I also just I'd have to figure out how to integrate YouTube. Are we back? Are we back? Is stream working again? Are we died? Are we not? I mean, are we not died? We're back for now. Are we? Is it alive? Is it okay? I love internet. I love it. I love that it dies spontaneously. We're so back. Yippee! You're back. I remember what I was saying. Just that my internet cut out in the middle of while I was saying it. Let's see the rest of this freaking thing.
So this is how the story feels.
YouTube member. Yeah, where did I get? Oh wait. I don't remember where I got cut off on from it, but
Daisy! Don't play possum. Daisy hates possum.
did something happen to Daisy's arms? I think they kind of bugged the rig a bit. Don't Daisy's arms lift higher than that, or am I crazy?
Hey, it's a thingy people use. Thank you.
Here's more fees for better
There's
internet
no
service.
fee for internet service. Oh my god.
Bye, Daisy.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait. Hold on. Wait. The waterfall's animated. Spirit Blossom Spring Sona, you fraud. Leave it to Daisy to do it right. Oh my god, it's an actual waterfall. It's not just a stationary solid mesh. It's actually moving. Oh my god. You see what I mean? The passion. The absolute passion. The dedication to the craft because there was a genuine idea. Ivern W. It's beautiful.
Bye, Daisy.
Oh, it's so good. Nautilus. Oh, yeah, Nautilus, yeah, as well.
Break up the fight.
Okay,
Just love to
I have high expectations for the chromas. I think Daisy is probably going to look really good because these are very high saturated colors. And it's just 3. It's just red, green, and yellow.
bugs should really be trained.
So I have high expectations. I still the brush is so good as well.
I think Daisy has a crush on you.
So Spirit Lost, I said we gotta make it up.
Hey, it's
Oh,
a
wait, I'd
thingy
appreciate
people
that.
use. Thank you.
Alright,
It's
this is my last
there's no
fee,
fee.
Godly Ivan skin fee, but you fellas feel free to continue.
You don't have to continue because there is no fee. It's not real. There is none. I think I turned Ivan into an edgy anime dude like Zerath. No, we got old god. That's edgy.
I can be thorny too.
There's a fee. No.
The ferns did.
It's glorious. It's just. Ah. Alright. One fix I would have changed. Have a little splash when he lands. Just. There's a little bit, I guess, but that would have been like the absolute cherry on top. There's like a little rain that falls down, though. That's good. The chromas are alright. The base color scheme's kind of hard to beat. I kind of like this one, though. This one's pretty nice. Red one looks like a mushroom. Kind of does, yeah. I feel like Daisy's probably gonna come on Daisy. Oh, that one for Daisy's really nice. Not as high saturation as I would have thought, considering how saturated the green is. But pretty good. Pretty good. The pink frog. Yeah, the pink frog. And also some interesting patterns too, because you notice that this one is pretty much just all green with hints of a bit darker green here. You get a bit more expressive with the patternings here, like the pink and the green here. Pretty nice. You're here first for getting a Kled skin before the end of the year. I mean, that would be swell. The daisies are all very loud together. Yeah, there's like this weird black border on this one. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I think that's just a visual error. I'm sure that will be patched out. The rainbow is animated too. Do you notice that? You see it's shimmering a little bit. It's not fully stationary. It's not just a solid object. Oh, it's beautiful. Blackboards do the bush behind them. Maybe? But then you think the black border would be on the character model as well, and not just the visual effect. Close to a legendary Iron skin we'll ever get. I mean, he's never getting one. So, I'll take what I can get. And this is damn good for what I can get. Oh, I just noticed it's just a whole row of frogs. Oh.
Don't play possum. Daisy hates possum.
It's beautiful. It's just beautiful. Perhaps the greatest skin in all of gaming. Perhaps. No bias at all. Yeah, the shield being a little bubble. I said the bush might be, weirdly enough, my favorite part. Maybe a weird thing to say, but I'm so used to every Ivern skin, they would just take the base bush, and like with Dunk Master, they'll just add some signs into it and change the color of it, or Candy King. Again, they just make it more saturated, add a bunch of candy sprinkled out. This is the kind of the first one that really changed how the bush looks. It's not even grass anymore. Yeah, it's a whole bunch of lily plants and flowers. And there's even some frogs in the bushes. Unless those are also flowers. Would Ivern B be better than this? Well, I'd have to see it, I suppose. And I'd be very sad if they didn't call it Ivern. But this is damn good. 50 of the other
Hey,
legends
it's
before
a
one Ivern
thingy
legendary is even
people
considered.
use.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
about right.
Pinging the graves in bush.
Yes. He's there, all right. Oh. Wonderful. I mean, like, what do I even need to say? It does feel like I've never had a skin feel so specifically catered to me before. I've had ones that obviously, you know, like they tickle my funny bone a bit. That's just, oh, this is something that I would definitely love. But one of my easily most favorite skin lines ever for my most favorite champion. That it feels very targeted. Biko's very targeted too. Getting 1% of what Lux mains get every patch. So you say that, but also most of the Lux skins they release these days are kind of stinky. I can't remember the last Lux skin that came out that was genuinely really nice. They had some okay ones, but that's also the byproduct of getting so many skins that eventually the well starts to run dry a bit. Panda. That one's okay. Yeah, it's just it's a perfect skin for him. I wonder if the model viewer is up for it or not. No, I still got Pandemonium. Fuck. You know, with the Weirds and Freaks, we get absolute cinema. Yeah. Though, you know, Quinn mains have been waiting a long time for a skin as well, and they get Project. Which is... This one really weirds me out because we just had the sci-fi skin variety patch, which half of it was Project anyway. You know, it was Sivir and Master Yi. And so they had another Project skin in the bank. So, like, really the only variety skins were Zac and Vlad. So I feel like unless Quinn just wasn't ready, they could have just had Quinn release with Sivir and Yi, and then have Zac, Vlad, and Ivern as a patch, and that's just the variety patch. Am I crazy? It's a little weird. Well, I have Shanghai Scrolls Ivern. I'd like that too, but I feel like Wild Rift is kind of pulling a high noon on Shanghai Scrolls a bit, where they just keep making more of them, and there hasn't really been a Wild Rift Shanghai Scrolls skin that feels meaningful, I guess, yet. If you know what I mean, where it doesn't feel like they're really trying to challenge the skin line at all. They're just kind of doing the same thing that worked before and just doing it again. How to give membership? Yeah, there's been a lot of gift memberships this patch, or this stream. Bio is up. That's across the lands. General Cloud Ivern watch his Vaporous brethren slowly disappear, with the Rain Shepherds being the only hope of bringing back the rains. Ivern dons his best wetwear and sets out to help. Ground may be dry, but he'll coax life from it yet and bring back his cloudy pals. I didn't expect there to be deep storytelling here.
Part 1 of entry fee.
Do not say part 1. I know what you're doing, Michael. I know we've been through this saga dance. Do not say part 1. That's so sad. Well, the whole skin universe bio for Rain Shepherd is that the frogs, you know, they live in a utopia, but then it just stopped raining. They kind of lost all their magic. And so the Rain Shepherds are trying to bring it back. Was that second thumbnail there? So you'll notice it says new and not recommended for you. So I'm off the hook. Okay, this is like a social experiment of what happens if you have 5 videos in your recommended or in your watch history and then leave it forever. Michael, You can't keep getting away with it. Michael, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. And here's part 2. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs, Michael. You don't gotta do that. I appreciate it, though. Fairy Tale Lore Pog, yeah. That's also why Fizz is so funny in the skin line, because Fizz is just a conniving bastard who's just trying to hog all the rain for himself. That's why even you see it in the recall as well, that he's just purposely taking the rain away from all the frogs. He's a selfish little demon in that universe. Ooh. But it's damn good. I don't think there's anything else, right? I believe it's literally just 2 skins for this patch, so that's gonna be an easy video to script for me. If you had to pick a skin line for Ivern and have a legendary, what would it be? I mean, Rain Shepherd would have been up there, but Ivern, like B Ivern, obviously, that's like the most ultimate pandering to me. Monster Tamers, that would be a really good one. That would be a really good one. There's no watch fee. Make Ranger Chloe just wants to fight everyone with Scarl. Be funny. But he's a Pokemon too. That would be whack. You'll get High Noon Ivern and you'll like it. Could be a bunch of cool things you could do. Dragon Tamer. That'd be nice. It'd be kind of. How would you fit Daisy's morphology into that though? Be a challenging fit. Broken Wristed is like, oh god. Draven Tamer might also be something. Daisy's just a big Draven. You could actually do a really funny April Fool's skin with Ivern where you superimpose Daisy with something else, like a random league champion. You know, like how Annie uses Anniversary. It has just a giant buff Teemo. So you could totally do something really funny there. Goofy reverse Ivern. That would actually be really funny, yeah. They're cosplaying each other. Half-hatched dragon baby, but he's huge. Yeah, you could do a bunch of stuff.
Oh, hello.
Daisy Kench. I feel like that you definitely want to have a Rain Shepherd Kench though eventually. He feels like the thing that would cap off the Rain Shepherd skin line is that you definitely need the frog champion to be in this skin line eventually, where he's the king. Iron Daisy's just blue buff. Well, not far off from that already. Is it catfish? I have no idea what you're talking about. King Toad Kench, precisely. Flora Fatalis. You actually could do a really creepy Ivern skin in Flora Fatalis. That's true. Ivern, Tor, and Daisy Crank. That would be cursed as hell, but I think that you could theoretically make that work. Oh yeah, the Gronkle, I guess, yeah. It'd just be kind of weird because Daisy's walking upright, you know? It'd be difficult to pull off. Nunu and Willump. They would be a really good fit for Space Group, it's true. I cannot believe that they made Space Group Zack and Lysandra and neither of them got a legendary. I can't believe it. Yeah, I guess there's not really much else to go over today because there's only 2 skins. But I could leave you fellas with
Hey, it's a
couple little
thingy
things
people use.
I've
Thank
been
you.
working on.
I bamboozled you, made a fool out of you. My fees always come back. Also, did you saw Unbound Pike on TFT?
Yes, I saw the art for it. If it's anything like, it's gonna just be the T1 skin, like all the animations and stuff. Did they make the mask? Hold on, wait. I think I literally did save it. Yes, I didn't get a proper look at it though. Buh. Curses! The mask is still wrong. Man, this was like the perfect opportunity to give him the mask how he looks in the cinematic, and they didn't do it. Man. I mean wrong. Okay. So my perfect Pike has forever been when he was first teased. You understand? I'm a League ancient head. And when I see Pike, look at that. Look at his skin. The way it looks like it's raw. And look at the mask with all the teeth. And then we got the champion spotlight right after.
This is Pike, the Blood Harbor Ripper. Abandoned
Bowser Jr. It was crazy.
by his crew.
They had to fix it. So he doesn't look like that now, obviously, but goddamn, what a change. And he doesn't really look dead anymore. Because, I mean, they're more concerned with making Pike look cool than looking like a zombie. Actually, yeah, like, I get he's, like, supposed to be the edgy support, but, like, for me, Pike was cool because he was the zombie serial killer. Like, he was just, oh, whoa. He's not as gruesome as I think he should have been. Unbound might have been a cool opportunity to do that, but no dice. I like Pike. Don't get me wrong. I love Pike. I think he's really sick. I'll just be forever sad that he will never. He has the kind of Hecarim problem, I guess, where he's not allowed to be as grotesque as he should be. I think. Because they want to make him still appealing, you know, and from a just like you don't want to look at him and be like, ooh, you want to look at him and think, oh, that's cool. But I also think that's cool, so, but it's cool in a different way. He can be cool and a ghoul, yeah. See, I agree. I think he can be cool and a bit like just zombified, but alas, that is not the way most people think. His harpoon looks a little weird. Also, he's got 2 rows of shark jaws. Little odd, little strange. Reminds me of Smooth Brand. Is he because he has like the scar,
it's
but
a thingy people
he doesn't
use.
look
Thank you.
zombified at all.
Twisted showed the main differences of the new one and League One: double shoulder mores, one glove of the Ruined King version, and the weapon.
Interesting. What drew me to Pike was the aesthetic of him being a vengeful spirit in pirate form. The majority of the skins tried making him hot. That's why Ashen I still his best. I do agree. Again, like that's what I mean. They try to make him cool instead of ghoul. But he's a zombie pirate. That's what I thought. He's 3 parts. He's zombie pirate serial killer. And when I saw this for the first time, I was just in awe. It's like, holy moly. He looks so cool. But then, you know, in game, he doesn't really look like that. Same reason that I kind of wish Hecarim was a bit more deformed. He's supposed to be like this horrible abomination of a man merged with his horse, and he's just, well, he seems pretty Pretty symmetrical, well put together. And also he's bald. And that's the most important thing. Concept art versus in-game. It does feel like that. Although, funny enough, Pike had crazy hair in his concept art. I don't know if you guys ever seen it. This is a video I was thinking about making, actually, some time ago. Was, like, going over some of the craziest concept art for League characters. Or how different they were going to look. Or they started out as. Look at that guy. Look at that hair.
Hello.
They gave him the dreads, yep. I do think having him hairless was the right call, though. Hand Mundo. We can never forget Hand Mundo. Yeah, it's more zombie-like. Yeah, that's what I mean. Just, I really like the zombie guy. As they went along, they kind of drifted a bit further away from it till we got to where we have now. I can bald more somehow. I think it helps too because it draws your attention to the jaws. The jaws are such an important part of his silhouette. Fortunately, they're not as captured as well in game, but still. He's got, like, look at the top of his head's a little green. I just wish he was a little bit greener, you know? He got a bit more clearly open gashes and scars to really make him look more zombified, make his boots and clothes way more tattered and broken in pieces with holes and stuff. Really make him look really zombified. He does not care about visually presenting himself. Because he's a freaking zombie serial killer. The concept art for Victor during Arcane is something else. Well, the thing with Victor is that Victor... They had the actual robot one, right? And then they had the final design that we got for real. Where is it? Yes. This, right? Oh, that is blurry as hell. There we go. Still a bit blurry as hell, but some of the original Victor concept arts they had where they were still very robotic. They gave him really long arms. This looks more like Cyber Jace. It's a little messy. It's a little all over the place. It does make him look inhuman, but then he still has his face and his hair. It's like they wanted to make him fully robot, but didn't want to go all the way. You know? That's always been my problem with base Victor as well, like pre-rework, is that he's supposed to be, oh yes, the glorious evolution. Turn everyone into robots. And then he has one robot arm, a prosthetic on his leg, and a mask. Maybe a chest piece. There's like, he's barely robot. So it's a lot further robot, but I will forever hold my ground and say that the Arcane version kicks ass. It is not the Victor that people want initially, but like this design for Victor is so cool. And the reason that people, I think, deservedly hate it is not because the design is bad, it's because the League model fucked it up. This is not the same character design. It's just not the same. They got everything wrong. Everything is wrong. Why is he blue? Also proportion. People call him a twink here. Thin waist. Got Popeye arms for some reason. Look at those forearms. He looks skinny, but not, out of the question for human anatomy. The gold plating kind of just looks like it's stuck to his body. The harness, barely distinct. Wide shoulders. The mask. The whole face thing. Barely noticeable. Crown looks like an actual crown. Perfectly symmetrical as well. Then you go here. Look how disorganized it is. How the mask is like pushing his face away. Look how skinny. There's just no meat here. He looks alien. That is not a human. That's just not a human anymore.
Hey there.
He looks freaky and horrifying. The way that the metal is actually grafted into his body. How his harness is still there in full. You can see the metal inner. Like, there's holes in his body, man. There's holes there. He looks so twisted. It's so sick. The League model just didn't do it justice. It's too complex of a design. Also, how come it, like the claw is just a metal claw? Much more grabby. The League one or the Arcane one looks like what I would imagine, like organic and metal trying to fuse into one. This just looks like an organic purple thing with some metal bits stuck to it. Just does not do it justice at all. So you have two claws, so you could look like an insect. It would have been interesting. Give him what? Yeah, like the hips are crazy to me too. Yeah, like why do they have like these big hip platings here when this was so much stronger? That you can see there's barely anything even connecting his legs to his torso here. This guy has not eaten in his life. League Mail's not Arcane Mail. That one has the distinction, at least, that one, the design they were going with is just completely different to what we saw in Arcane. And even if I like the Arcane version more, at least I can give it on the merit that it's not trying to be the version. This is trying to be, and it's just not. But that was kind of the whole thing with pretty much all of the Arcane skins for Season 2, right? Like, what is this? Who in the what? Buh. When did this, this never happened. What is this? I don't get it. Spirit Blossom Victor. Yeah, like I don't get it. I don't understand. But we did get this. Hell yeah. And even if I still think the Victor design is not perfect, Victor, like your design for what your character is trying to be is still dumb as hell. At least this looks cool. And they put a lot of extra effort into this to make it really feel authentic. I'm really sad that they didn't make a traditional Shyvana. I'm really sad. I think that the new design is leagues and above better than this, but it would have been really nice. I think you could have done something. It would have been cool for the fans of the original. I think mainly, you know why I think they didn't do it? I think it's because how the hell do you adapt this? Granted, big part of it's because you would have the proportions, so. What the hell is that? First time chatter. Mods. I don't know what this is, but I assume it's a scam. I'm too tired to read it all. Thank you. They turned the bad thing to the graveyard. God, the dragon form of Shyvana looks so fucking cool. I've actually become kind of addicted to playing Shyvana. Anytime I've played League recently, I don't want to play anyone else. I want to play the dragon. The dragon's cool. The dragon only looks cool when it's crawling. Even then, like, so I wish it was a wyvern. Yeah, I definitely see the standpoint that people kind of wish that she was still a wyvern, but which I don't think there really are many wyverns left in Runeterra, though I guess there's just a lot of dragons on the outskirts of Demacia, but this dragon's everywhere. Here comes the tickle monster ass walk. Yeah, I really like the hair. I kind of like, actually, the mouth. So you have the visible lips and these arms. They don't feel... Yeah, she feels slightly humanoid. But not even anywhere close that would feel like it's detracting from keeping her a dragon. But she's not quite as animalistic as you would expect. And I like that. Kind of gets it a bit closer. Because if you're going to make the human form make more draconic, having the dragon form be a little bit human is good. Though arguably having it be a wyvern makes that way easier. But still. She just be purple in dragon form? Yeah. She goes from purple skin to... although she does have the lips. You see the purple skin there, right? There's just the ever so slight hint of it. But then the tough scales of her horns take over the whole body. Does make me wish... it probably look weird for color contrast's sake, but the tail being consistent color with the rest of her body might have been nice. Or have some scales on the back. Like if these scales were red instead of black. Just so there's a bit of consistency there. But still, leagues and above better than this. I prefer her leak design more. Yeah, they did soften her face a bit, but she does not have the same face, at least. But I did like the horns actually forming kind of a ridge down into her nose to really make them feel like they're connected to her face and not a helmet. Tail does a lot, yeah. Giving her the tail is cool. Blonde chip, yeah. I know that people kind of miss the she had purple hair, right? Thing is, the purple hair, you barely even see it. It's just mostly covered up by the helmet. But having this big, bright red hair, or so like the blonde, orangey hair, it makes it look like a flame. Great point of color contrast on the whole design, and it's a really nice thing to connect the two. And look how much more vibrant it becomes when she goes in the dragon mode. So you can immediately tell, like, oh, that's how you know that they're the same. Big red horns, big fiery orange hair. Very cool. There's a lot of blonde Demacians. How's it likely that the last VG for 2026 will be Nocturne? Is it confirmed that the VG is coming out this year? I don't remember if they said or not. We will have Act 2 of Demons, so... The thing is, we can rule out Shaco and Vayne now. So... Why Lux ASU? The problem with Demacia is the same thing we had with Noxus, where we go to Noxus, and who needs a visual update in Noxus? It was LeBlanc, but also Vladimir, and also Talon, and also Cass. Katarina's starting to show rage a bit, and then we go to Ionia, and we're missing out on poor Kennen. Could really use some love. Poor Syndra. Could really use, at least, I cannot believe how much they have used the Wilder redesign and still have not ported it over to League. She's getting the Malphite treatment. It's crazy. And then we go to Demacia, and we need Soda. Where's Soda? Where's Vayne? Where's Garen? there's so many characters that need visual updates, and I would really like to see more. Soda would look so nice. Oh, hello, Mr. Yellow. How are thou doing today? Oh, of course, good old Yarvin. Good old Yarvin the Fourth. I think Lux would definitely benefit from a visual update, though, in terms of more what you could do with their skins, right? The sad thing is, especially for characters like Lux, is now there's so many skins for her that just the amount of time it takes to make them just gets exponentially longer. I'm hoping that League Next, whatever it may be, helps with that. How you doing, good sir? I'm doing well. You see, I may have almost, collapsed and almost had to go to the hospital, but I have a skin that was made for me specifically, and I can act totally 100% with factual proof confirm that that's what it was. Yep. You're saying all Lux's skins would take a whole department. Yeah. There's just so... Same with Misfortune, right? Misfortune would take so long. I hope Zillion does one day, though. Because Zillion still doesn't have very much, right? Oh, T of T. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In terms of some other champion catalogs, not too bad. Him, though. Yeah. Oy, 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 oy. Ooh, save him. I think it was we got the previous set, right? We got Lauren Legend Zillion. Where is he? We got the Wild Rift redesign. The problem is it is also it's still the same model. So they did their best, okay? They tried. They tried their best. There's only so much you can do. You like Invincible? Hell yeah. There's an Invincible meme in the video tomorrow. The Arabic numbers on his clock. Are there Arabic numbers on this? Or you talking about like the base Zillion? I never even noticed that was a... I didn't know that was a thing. Oh, it's not a spoiler? No, I don't think so. Not really. Think I probably would probably not today, obviously, but I would like to do a redux of going through the list of champions, like all the champions who haven't gotten a visual update and who needs it the most. Might be a fun little redo because now we got Shyvana and Skarner and see how things have changed and evolved. Amumu. Ooh. Amumu needs some clarification as to what he is. I think they're on... I think they've solidified that he's a Yordle now. And really looked like it. Who's next on the VGU queue? The prediction is that it's Nocturne. Which would be nice. One, because it's Season of Demons. When was the last skin Nocturne when was the last skin that Nocturne got? Was it that long ago? Oh. That was a while ago now. Was Empyrean... That wasn't last year, right? Wasn't that 2 years ago? That was a bit ago now, I think. I can check wiki collection. Oof. Okay, but you know what? That is actually a mark in the right direction that it might be him, because no skins in a long while, Season of Demons, stuff that's clearly hinting in the cinematics that feels like it's supposed to be tied to Nocturne, skipped out on the Battle Pass. Also, thing you might I want to point this out as well. I have a weird. I didn't include this in the video because it was already kind of going on for as long as it was, but this was very interesting to me. Spell 4. Okay, so you see, I want you to look at the shape of this demon, which it just says the demon, right? And then I also want you to look at what that says. And I don't know, I feel like that can't be a coincidence. That feels intentional. But what if it is? Don't send me down the pipeline of making another prediction video. I can't go through the Cho'Gath effect again. Surely there's a name like John or Bill. Surely. Also, because the OCD in me would love it, because the original VGU poll of Mundo, Nocturne, Shyvana, Volley, Fiddle would be complete at last. We'd finally come full circle. And he is on the high priority list, yeah. I think he was still on the high priority list. It was what? It was Nocturne, Kog'Maw, Tryndamere, Quinn, Cho'Gath, Shaco. Was Rammus on there? I feel like Rammus might have been on there. Oh, champion updates. Where was it? Oh, there we go. Oh, man. Please let it be a part of League Next. Please, finally give him something. Wait, I actually got it entirely right. Holy shit. See, even when my brain is broken and I pass out spontaneously and hit my head on the kitchen counter, on the bathroom counter, and pass out again afterwards,
Hey there.
I still retain my League of Legends knowledge, because that is what's going to get me forward. You may know mathematics, but I know who's on the high priority list for champion visual updates in League of Legends. Checkmate, liberal. I would. No, Anna a zillion. So this high priority list was made ages ago. And this is back when they were doing more visual updates, back when we had them way more consistently. Like Season 7 had what? That had Urgot, Evelyn, Warwick, Galio, all in 1 year. Season 8 had... Season 8 was a lot. Season 8 was like Nunu, Ezreal, Aatrox, Irelia, Akali. Like they were going for a lot of them at once. And so this high priority list was specifically for full VGUs, not like Shyvana level reworks. Or I guess Shyvana changed a decent amount, but like LeBlanc, Xin Zhao kind of stuff, right? Where it's just visual updates. These were full change the kit, change the visuals, change everything. Yeah. The thing is also important to remember is that another thing coincide with the sudden halt of visual updates. It started in 2020, where we had 2 after the poll, and guess what happened after 2020? You'll never guess what happened. That might have stifled certain companies' things for like, maybe we can't do a lot of projects that don't see immediate return at the moment. The girl Ori. Yeah, Ori could do with a visual update as well. I saw the art for Blood Moon Briar. I did. The Tencent Ruination. So, my hope anyway is that League Next, whatever it is, to help with the engine or to help speed up the process of modernizing everything. Because it is a damn shame, you see stuff like this, like Vayne gets a whole ass extra demon mode for a character, and then Zillion still looks the way he does. There's such a clear distinction between quality of character model versus from now versus, you know, some of the older characters. So in our ideal world where profit do not matter, I would visually update every character in the game that needs it. And I would bankrupt Riot Games by doing that. But I would ideally like the process to be sped up a bit. Even if I don't think there's many characters that really need a full VGU anymore. And I think maybe Skarner might have been an indication that they don't need to do that anymore. That the gamble of that might not be worth the risk anymore. But we'll see. It's hard to tell, you know? Because characters like... whenever I think of why visual updates are such a good thing for the game, I think of Akali and Mordekaiser and Nunu. You know, there's a lot of characters that have become, or Aatrox, pinnacle example of characters that just nobody cared about, and then now they're fan favorites. Aatrox routinely one of the most popular top laners in the game, and you League Zoomers don't know. You don't know what it was like the olden days of Aatrox, whereas, they only named him that way so he'd have 2 A's so that he would be alphabetically the first character you would ever see. Elsewise, you'd always forget he exists because he was that terrible. And he was an alien. Yeah, the Darkin were aliens, yeah. Though, to be fair, a lot of champions were aliens back then. That's not what we named it. Oh, no, I'm not saying that's why you did. I'm saying that was the meme. That was the community meme. There's like, that's why they did it. Haha. We have to remember he exists. Yeah, that's why he is sometimes more popular, yeah. But also, there's the trade-off, right? I don't think Sanu Zal Mordekaiser or Project Mordekaiser would ever exist if it was still using the old one. Or Song of Nunu would have gotten a whole game about him if it was still the old Nunu. KDA, half the characters, actually more than half now. Kai'Sa's a new character. Akali, Eve, full visual updates. Ahri, granted, didn't have the visual update yet, but Ahri makes money regardless because she's Ahri. But now it probably does better because of the visual update. So it's an investment, right? It's stuff that you're not going to see immediate financial return at the start, but it's for the long haul. And it'll mean that making stuff for them in the future will be better. That's why I say I bring up Sona a lot. Yeah, I was near the end of the outfit. His pick rate is always high. I suspect the first light doesn't matter. No, I don't think it does. I was saying that was the meme. That was just the joke. It's like, well, you can't forget about him because he's right there. He's always the top of the champion select. You always see him. And so you'll never forget he exists. But people did anyway. It was a beautiful thing. So Sona, is her character model as horrific as Zillion? No, not quite. But for the kind of character Sona's supposed to be, she would do so well with really wonderful flowing movements. Make her move really gently and softly when she's playing the instrument. She looks so jagged at the moment. And same thing with Janna, right? Janna's in a similar boat. Though my issue with Janna, and I doubt Yellow could confirm this, Janna to me is forever the LOR version, and I could almost... I know Brian would never use that one. I love it so much, though. I have hope that Nidalee, if she ever does, they'd use the LOR version of her because they've started using it in other things. With Janna, I don't know if they would. I'd love if they did, though. Because that design is so good. Get the LOR versions. Yeah, there's so many good LOR designs.
Hey, it's a thingy people use. Thank you.
Terry's still 30 plus that can define to use an update. Even if Riot pumps up the reworks to like 4 per year, it's gonna take a lot of years. Imagine if they keep doing 1 to 2 updates per year. Those old champs models are gonna outlive us all. Also get feed.
There's no feeding. Thank you, Barry. Okay. The thing is, too, is there's also the clock you have to keep in mind. Because even characters that don't look terrible now, some of them are starting to show their age. You know? Some of the characters, they don't necessarily need a visual update. Things are only going to get worse from here. As time goes on, as new characters look even better, right? It's a tricky task because there just are so many characters. Love Elora Job. I hate the level up. That's fair. I mean, I like the level up personally because I just like the, you know, the whole connecting it to her being an actual spirit god. But show Yunara's face next. That's not how you spell Yunara. Yunara. Yeah, like look at the mesh quality. Look at the difference compared to Jinx. Question, yeah. There's one character. I forget who it was. There's one character that I look at and I'm always in awe of the model quality for that one. I forget which one it was. It's Stinklish. No. Aurora. Not quite. Not quite. Fiddles is good. I mean, in terms of like how clean the model looks, because obviously they have to, they can't have the model quality be as high as possible, because you still have to have League be able to be run on a lot of devices. But yeah, Fiddles is still really clean. Roro is called the best animated champion in the game by Exel. The best animated? The best? I don't know if I agree with that. I think Volley is really well animated. Fiddle is too. I think who else has like really good animations? Renata. Renata's good. Renata, the thing is, you have to compare, right? It's hard to you can say some characters have better animations than others, but some characters are trying to do different things, right? Renata is not super exaggerated in how she moves. You know, because she's the businesswoman. She's more composed and collected. If you had Teemo animations on Renata, but like look how bouncy and squishy Teemo is. They did so much squash and stretch on this guy. Teemo might be like the most, if you want to say how much a character is animated, Teemo is incredibly animated. And that's like, he's so, look at that stuff. Woo! They had so much fun with this guy. Look at the way his pipes also swirls around. They had so much fun with this guy. Look at him squish. Boing. As criticism that I have of Space Group Teemo is I think he goes too far. And it's silly because that's the point of the skin, is that he's made of jello. And he is so bouncy and squishy that it's kind of distracting to play as, and it's why I never use it if I play Teemo. He's so elastic. But it's not a bad thing for the skin because that's what it's trying to be. He's just a Looney Tune, yeah. For the skin concept, it's perfect. It's just, it's a bit too much for, it's eye strain for me personally. It's a bit too much. Base Teemo for me, perfect balance. Nice and squishy. Very bouncy. He's great. Look at Look at me. It's so good. Squish his face. Got rid of a little jelly bit like, and that's what again. That's what I'm saying. The skin isn't bad. It's a personal gripe for me. Poppy was really like. Poppy was one of the. I think one of the first big ones to ever really detailed face rig, because she was I think the first really big visual update for a Yordle. So, but Poppy's held up tremendously well. It's also one of my favorite ones. Oh, not volley is there too, but you want a really good squash and stretch animation. Let me introduce you. You know, from here. That's good. That's his munch. Yeah. Ow. Ah. It's so good. Me with a yawn. Big chomp. I think it's Trundle's jaw just gets stretched like that, but then Volley's whole head does that. It is beautiful. Spell 2. Where's just the spell? Spell 1 slash. Where's spell 2? Just in general. There we go. Looks all as good. Yeah. Look at that bite. Look at that. Look at it. The way his teeth stick out too. That's so good. Yum. Scrumptious. Although, if I have to give my most favorite League animation, it's one that's not even in the game. Though Moore does have a squash and stretch you might not even realize with his spell 1. You know, his mace. And then... Flat hammer. Squash it. However, does not
Trust me,
compare.
you need
Viz, you don't gotta do that. Thank you for the 2,000 bits, Viz. You don't gotta do that. There's no entropy. It's not expensive because there isn't one. It's not real. Psycho, thank you. It does not compare to this. Wrong one. What is this? Why does he do that? Why is this in the files? Why is he? Why is he? Why is this? Why is he nocturning at people? What is this? Why is he doing that? That's so stupid. That's wonderful. If he's swimming, this is what he does in the death realm. Me when I get you. I'm gonna get you. That's if, as much as CEO Mordekaiser is just an absolutely stupendous skin. I will forever be sad that it's not a legendary and we didn't get Mordekaiser's badass voice saying just some stupid nonsense. Like, the market price. Gotta make the charts go up. This'll look good on the next fiscal year. Stuff like that. It would have been amazing. Mord when he smells a delicious pie. Yeah, that was a tangent and a half. Um, Pool party mode being basically Brazil mode. And Brazil mode has got to happen eventually for sure, right? Surely. I'm death round max. I guess any last thing I can show you fellas today. Do I have it on the right one? I do. Eh, eh, eh. So I have been very busy the last little while because I got finished with my exam, and now there's two big videos that are being worked on. One's the rewind for 2025, which I'm working on, but also, excuse me, there is something that I decided that need to be retouched a bit, and I've been working on these a bunch. Oh, these have been taking a hot minute, dude. There's a lot of them. there's a lot of these damn things. There's that one. I'll just find some of my favorite ones. That one's pretty good too. There's a bunch of remakes of old ones. There's also a lot of really brand new ones. Like that. Look at him. That's just this is just how he's treated in every time. They got gloriously evolved. There's this one. This one's pretty good. Did the stream die? You gotta be joking me. I'm connected to the Ethernet. That doesn't make any sense. Are we live again? Is it back? I love it. I love it so much. It's so good that the internet keeps dying. So good. Dubs, what did you do? It's him. That's what he did. This is how I feel right now. That's exactly how I feel. Seeing the internet go down again. Why is that even used for? Nothing. It's not used for anything. Truly a look into my soul, yes. There's a bunch. There's a lot of them that go really off model this time. And a lot of them got remade, and there's a lot of new ones. That one's funny. This one's a classic, but I had to remake it. There's I think Scooch, his went off model more than anybody's when I was redrawing them all. Just for comparison's sake. There's the old one. So you can see the difference between them. Slight difference there. So you're Eminem. That looks awesome. Thank you. And yeah, there's a bunch more. There's a whole bunch more of these freaking things, but you just see them all soon enough. But this is taking a hot minute to do to do all these. Yeah, this is again. There's a lot of like really off-model ones in this, so he melted. But yeah, should go rest now. I think I will go rest now. Yes, that's probably a good idea. So yeah, I'm gonna go lie down, and then I'm gonna probably spend the rest of today. I'm gonna just be working on making sure the rapid fire review is ready for tomorrow. And yeah, so thank you fellas for stopping by the stream. Thank you for all the bits, subs, and the channel memberships. You guys are psychos. And hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye everybody. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.